Hello, hello, hello. Hello, guys. Welcome to the show. Let me just quickly check. Are we live? I don't know how long does it take for this to be live, but I think we are live. Uh, yes, we are. So, hello, guys. Welcome to the show. Today, India clean sweeping West Indies. Fantastic match. To join the discussion today, I have two of my esteemed guests. Welcome, Rohan. A sleepless
Hi,
new
Mickey.
father. How are you? Do you have enough energy to to
Yeah,
cover up
yeah,
the
yeah.
stream? And
Yeah, yeah. Let's
another
see.
one, we have respected Mr. Shankar sir. Hello, sir.
हेलो हेलो हेलो
So,
Hello,
guys,
sir.
कैसा लगा मैच? मजा आया?
ठीक है एकदम मजा नहीं आया
क्यों क्यों? अरे इंडिया जीता यार, क्या तकलीफ है? इतना तो अच्छा खेला.
it is not
It was
what
good,
do you call
man.
it,
Like
power pack
maybe are
performance.
you guys counting out West Indies? Like maybe it's not that great a team. We obviously are expected to win against them.
But this time
I
around
don't think
the
anybody
bowling of the
discounts. Yeah.
only thing is that
Uh,
Go ahead,
batting
sir.
is not
yeah, their
this
batting
time
has
around
been a big issue.
this time around the bowling is very good. West Indies bowling. Only thing is the batters are not doing it.
Like I think their entire batting lineup revolves around Shea Hope. Until Shea Hope is there is hope for West Indies batting. Once he's gone, it's done. That there's
Yeah,
nothing left. Everyone, and for some reason, Shea Hope also looks like he's in a hurry to improve his strike rate. He tries to go for that shots and he gets out. Doesn't look like he's naturally playing. It's not his natural game. For someone who is very clearly stayed away from a T20 format.
Mm.
So that is
he's a
something I
grafter.
feel like okay.
He's a grafter. He must play the full 50 overs. That's
Yes,
what
definitely.
I
Captain
think.
Sharma. Yes,
Yeah,
go ahead, sir.
I think in 2017 or 18 he did well. Jay Hope opening the innings.
Mm.
He got a couple of
Yeah.
hundreds I think, so in ODIs
Yes,
and
very impressive.
he was
But the
very
thing was,
impressive.
at that time, his strike rate was around 85, 80. So people were
No,
also
that's enough
liking it.
for him. Yeah. If he's playing for
But
50 overs, it's well and
Venki, don't you
Yeah,
think the pitches that he played in 2018-19 were more flatter? This pitch had a lot of bounce and something in it for the bowlers. So which it kind of negated those free scoring ability of both side batsmen, not just Hope, I'll say.
I disagree a bit because uh, Shea Hope was never such a free scoring batsman. He was always the guy who used to rotate strikes. He never believed in hitting boundaries or sixes. Now the thing is, he's going for these shots, which question makes me question whether why is he changing his approach now.
No, like
On the other
I think
hand,
they played in
yeah,
Vishakhapatnam and all those
yeah, yeah.
very fast outfield. He just had to time and put it in the gap. It was a boundary. Here it wasn't so easy. Big ground, boundaries are not easy coming. The little bit of extra bounce you can't time it maybe. And credit to bowlers also. Beat Prasid,
Yeah, yeah.
Deepak Chahar with the swing up front. So a little bit of credit to bowlers from both sides. Even
Definitely.
who is that? Alzari Joseph was fantastic with the new ball for West Indies. And he got the couple of high profile big wickets of us in Rohit and Virat also. So, I mean,
Second
okay, it
time.
could be a strangle or whatever. Yeah,
for the
yeah, yes.
Sorry, the
third time this series.
Third time he said.
third time this series and second time in 1 over.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
In first ODI
Odion
also is
Smith.
got.
ODI,
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Odion Smith had got him in the second match. So good
Yeah.
bowling, man. So some credit to the bowlers, I'll say. This pitch offered a little bit of more even contest than those 300 plus beauties that we used to watch and get bored of maybe. This 250, 260 kind of evens out the contest and more watchable in case West Indies were a bit more competitive. You could always say it was good.
I'd rather have a 300 plus match, like contradicting to what you're saying. I'd rather have a 300 plus match where the opponent is also going for it and things get a bit closer. Like what happened in the second match,
Hmm.
till Odin Smith was there, there was something. But
Hmm.
now they are like, these 250 matches are getting even more boring if the opponent is just down and dusted by the time 150 reach 150.
One thing is for sure, Odion Smith will go big in this auction.
Tomorrow, we'll discuss that tomorrow. Tomorrow is okay. Now that we are at the topic of Odin Smith, how much money will he go for? Just give a Wild guess. Tell me.
Four to five.
Around 8.
5 crores. Seriously,
Yeah.
very conservative, yeah, Rohan. I thought you will go
I,
for like.
I think he'll go around
No,
8
because
crores.
I also think around 8 9 crores.
8 to 10.
no, I'm thinking for two reasons. One, there are more higher profile players than him who will be coming early in the auction. So when this guy comes into the picture, the purse which will be left for the franchises may not be as high to go for a person like him all out. So they may be a bit conservative and go for 4 5 crores maybe.
Yeah,
Possible,
but some
but
teams,
yeah, some teams require that spin bowling all rounder.
like Punjab Kings, they got
Yes.
72. SRH, they got enough. I think it is
And
good for this
tomorrow,
team.
Zinta is not there. The biggest thing, Pretty Zinta is not there, so they might have some money left.
See, one thing I observed overall previous auctions also, when you have too much in the purse, you may go all out for your first two, three players and go half the purse is
Right.
gone. Then you may not be able to build your what do you call that starting preferred 11 so easily. You may have to compromise a little bit here and there. So if you are very smart, like how a CSK does or a Sunrisers does, they know what they want for each
Yeah, yeah.
position and they go for that particular budget only. In case they don't get that preferred option, they go for a second best alternate. Punjab Kings randomly just keep raising the paddle. Luckily, as you said, no Zinta this time. They may go on image or their reputation. So I hope they make use of that 72 wisely and get the best possible players for the right position that they want. Not just have 4 5 openers, a 3 4 fast ball. You need to know what your 11 is. Go for those perfect who will be starting 11 for all your 14 matches. In case somebody is injured or depending on the opposition or the condition, you can change one or two players here and there. But basically, your 11 plus two, maybe 13 14 solid players, then rest are all backups.
Backups. The thing is, the champions team like Mumbai or CSK or up to a lot, Delhi Capital and Hyderabad in recent seasons have
Yes.
bought positions and not players.
Hmm.
They've bought
Correct.
openers, they have bought middle order batsmen, all rounders, and bowlers. They're not looking at, okay, I bought this player for this amount.
Hmm.
Like Mumbai played so much money for, I think, Nathan Coulter night last auction. They
Yeah,
hardly
yeah.
used him. Or a CSK player bought a Krishnappa Gautam for 9 crores and didn't use him.
I'll
Yeah,
give you a better example. Rajasthan Royals. Chris Morris was outside for 17 crores.
See, like I absolutely
Yeah.
love that because uh, this guy, Mr. Joy Bhattacharya, the ex-manager of KKR, used to call this concept the sunken ship fallacy. Like once you have given that money, forget about it.
Hmm.
It's don't think about the money anymore. It's more about okay,
Hmm.
what is this player worth? Is he fitting in the team or not? If he is not, don't worry about it. That I like
But
that
Venki,
thought.
just to contradict, this day and age of social media, will people allow you to forget it? You
No,
have paid
but
him so
then you
much.
will win in social media only, na. Then you will not be able to win on field.
But I'm
But
saying you
like,
won't be able to
yeah,
forget the
true,
price
true.
tag.
They will not forget social media. The commentators will not let them forget the
yeah,
price tag.
Definitely.
It will be a huge pain.
lot of pressure on them. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to our first topic today. Captain Sharma impresses as expected. Anything out of the order? Shankar sir will be really very happy. Mumbai Indians captain doing well for
Yeah,
the India.
he's been very impressive with his captaincy. I think this is the first full series for him. So I
Yeah,
think he'll keep improving as time goes by. Surely, that's for sure.
I don't know what else there is to improve. He has his field positions intact. He has his batting lineup intact. He's experimenting with players. Middle order is performing. Sometime top order will kick in. The caliber of Shikhar Dhawan, Virat Kohli, and Sharma, they will kick in at some time.
Yeah.
All rounders are playing. Fast bowlers are playing. Spinners are doing well. Everyone did well. And the best of all, fantastic DRS decisions.
Yeah, yeah. That's been yeah, yeah.
True. He is, by the way, the first Indian captain to whitewash West Indies in a bilateral series.
Oh, really? Didn't Dhoni do
Yeah.
this? Dhoni also didn't do?
No.
Wow.
No.
Hey, what about all the series when Rohit Sharma and this Virender Sehwag 264 and everything?
We lost one game at least in that. It's a 5 game series, 4-1, like
Oh,
that. It used to happen. not a whitewash.
Yeah,
Surprising considering West Indies have been bad for so long.
Yeah, but at least they used to win one game.
Wow.
yeah, Hetmer scored a century, I think so, in one game. Last
Yes,
time it
yes,
was.
yes, 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 yes.
Shimron Hetmyer is
Yeah.
not there in the team. I can't believe this.
Politics, man.
So, like, still, man, like,
But impressed. Rohit is
currently, when
good. Yeah.
yeah, Rohit as expected. I like all this Rohit's people were like Rohit will be a bit laid back, but looks like Rohit is letting them like beating them more than what Virat Kohli used to.
Yeah, you saw that intensity when I think Prasid dropped that catch.
And when
You
he
saw
caught
that.
and he, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
He
yeah.
took the catch.
Yes. And threw the ball.
guys,
When did you see Rohit
yeah,
react
yeah.
like that?
Yeah, I have seen that in IPL at some matches he do, but I have one minor thing is
No, it's
Rohit
it's
Sharma,
not like a
like a
close
Virat
game.
Kohli. Yeah, yeah. No, it's
Ah,
not a close game, but still expectation. Like, but a Virat Kohli, being a Virat Kohli, I think he couldn't be himself the way he is an aggressive guy. He cannot say question a player or express himself on
mm,
field because like that will be blown out of proportion, considering his current aggressive nature also. But with a Rohit who's a laid back guy, he can
yeah,
क्या कर रहा है like he said to Chal last match. अरे क्या कर रहा है भागना उधर से. So he has given them the bashing, but it is not blown out of the proportion. So in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
case, Rohit is more stricter than Virat, I feel.
that's proper Mumbai lingo you would get.
Yeah, I'm in love with Rohit Sharma. And one of the I'm so waiting for Ravi Jadeja to come back. So these pointless catches that are being dropped will not happen. I mean, what Prasid dropped
Yeah,
was sitter.
Yeah, that was
Surya
a thing.
drop was also a sitter.
But
Surya
Surya has been
mental
Surya I
getting
think
good
took it
catches
very
in the
easy,
IPL.
too easy.
too easily. I call
Mm.
that the Murli Vijay syndrome. That guy used to drop catches trying to show off.
Yeah,
And
for
CSK
CSK
has lost.
especially.
He once dropped the Kyron Pollard catch costing CSK in the match.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey,
After
but
that,
he
he
was a
never
terrific
played for
fielder,
CSK.
man. Vijay was.
That's the point. Now. He was a terrific fielder, but he used to take it so lightly that he used to drop. Like he'll just walk and show up like while catching, like no position. Like okay, it's too casual. He'll try to pretend and then
Mm.
drop the catch.
You know whom he reminded me of a lot? Mark Bohr. Easy going catches.
But Marco caught them. he
So
didn't.
Mark
Hey,
He
Bohr
Vijay
didn't.
is
also
like
caught, man.
almost,
You're saying for one drop catch you're penalizing him,
No,
huh?
no, no. He dropped many catches for CSK, and CSK lost a lot of the matches. The reason this match is there because he dropped in finals against Mumbai, one of the finals. So that
Against
cost us the
Mumbai,
match.
it's expected, na pressure.
Arey, but in pressure, you be careful now. How can you be too casual?
It's Mumbai, macha.
So, guys, I think my man of the match has been declared. It's
yeah.
Prasidh Krishna.
Man of the match
Sorry, man
Yes,
of the match,
yes.
or
Shreyas
series.
Iyer. Shreyas Iyer.
Yes,
Man of
yes.
the series
Yeah,
is
that's good.
Series is better.
Prasidh Krishna. How good was Shreyas Iyer, guys, today? Were you actually impressed with it, or could have been better?
Could have been better.
It looked very scratchy what he played. Very scratchy.
Yeah. Venki, one
He
thing
was
about
trying
Shreyas
to
Iyer,
do something. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, sir. Shankar sir, go ahead.
Yes, good. So
one thing about Shreyas Iyer is he must start converting the scores into big 100. And
Yes.
also in big teams like say South Africa and Australia, New Zealand, he must score consistently. So even in the last series, if you see against South Africa, he didn't cross 25. So these are
mm.
the things must improve. So even last time around when West Indies were there, he scored a century, I suppose. Century or 80, 80 odd, I think so. Century was in New Zealand. Yeah, yeah,
New Zealand, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
here's
I
another
think
question considering Shreyas Iyer. 2019, we had Ambati Raidu, we had Rishabh Pant, we had Vijay Shankar, all these players coming in, and we had a big question mark on number 4 because none of them were performing in ODI. Rishabh Pant
Mm.
was still very young, and he was being questioned on intent and whatever that was going on.
Mm.
So all that drama was there. Now you had a Surya Kumar Yadav scoring 65 something. You had a KL Rahul scoring around 49, which was a fantastic. He got run out, but you cannot discount that innings. He was looking terrific form. That
Hmm.
50 runs almost he scored at 200 strike rate after wasting 20 balls.
Hmm. Hmm.
Rishabh Pant scored a fantastic half century today. A lot of intent. He set the tone for the run scoring what that India did. Shreyas here, for whatever it is, 80 runs. Highest among these four guys. Who will be our number four?
Rahul.
Shreyas here has clearly mentioned I'm flexible to bat at anywhere, but number four is the best position for me.
Yeah, depends on availability of KL also, right? If KL is available, I'll go for a KL anytime.
But consider this:
And,
a year
and
at number
Kumar
four,
Yadav is
Rahul at
not
number
bad,
five.
better than number 6.
Come
Number
again, sir.
5.
I couldn't hear you.
Sorry, sir.
Can you come again?
No, actually, today Surya Kumar batted bit low, I think so. So I think it's not suiting his position. I think he can
And
come and number 5. Number 4, number 5.
see, now the question is if you're putting Surya at number four, number five, KL's position is in question. Pant has to come at number six. He's our wicket keeper.
Hmm.
As of now, the way he is keeping, I don't think he has done fantastic job. He's hardly missed anything. He's done taken some blinders also. We'll come to what he did today, but he has been good.
Hmm.
But again, the question is someone who has proved himself and has improved a lot in the last couple of years is Ravi Jadeja, who number seven is a bit too low for him. Number seven, number eight should be a Shardul Thakur, Deepak Chahar for us. It's what I
Deepak
feel.
Chahar must play all the matches. So
What do you think?
whatever
See, why you're
opportunities
thinking
he
like
got,
that?
he got.
Why I'm thinking like that
I'll say
is, yeah, good.
no. I'll
What was
say
the saying?
Jadeja 7, Deepak and Shardul at 8 and 9. Then your spinner either a Chahal or Kuldeep, depending on the requirement. One more fast bowler in a Siraj or a Prasidh. So you'll get that batting till 9. And also wicket
See,
taking options in Chahar and Shardul are good variations they have with the slow balls, cutters.
you, me, and Shankar, I think we'll all agree on one factor: hitting big at the end overs is a skill which one has to develop.
Hmm.
It is not that just because you can hit, you will hit. Virat Kohli has never managed to do this. Rohit Sharma has never managed to do this. The few people who have done and managed to do this are Ravi Jadeja for CSK, MS Dhoni we used to do for India. Rishabh Pant has done for Delhi Capitals. For that, number six is fine for him. But my question is, Surya Kumar Yadav, apart from a few games for MI, most of the times that job is done by Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya, Karen Pollard for MI. Surya Kumar Yadav has not been in
Hmm.
that position. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Hardik Pandya is
No,
currently, I don't know
I,
what contention he's in. So Ravi Jadeja is the only finisher we have as of now with Rishabh Pant.
I'll say Surya had done it for KKR before moving to MI. And he
But
was
for a
terrific there.
long
That's where he
time.
got noticed.
But
No, I
currently
think
his
he's
batting
comfortable.
is like
No, I
he's
think
comfortable.
even for Mumbai when he plays, he bats number 5 or 6. He lets the others go ahead. Even Shreyas bats ahead of him.
But my point is, take this series for example. There were a couple of situations where Surya was batting. Nothing to take away from
Hmm.
Surya. I'm not saying he's a bad batsman or anything, but I'm talking about the role as a finisher. What what I could have expected from Surya in this match was at least bat 50 overs. You target, you try and be there rather than letting a Shardul Thakur and a Deepak Chahar come and scoring these 30-40 runs. You could have scored them. You are the better batsman.
Yes,
And if you
but
tell me a Deepak
Venki,
Chahar is able to hit those sixes
Surya
and Surya is not,
in this series, he's the highest run scorer
yeah. Again, that's what I
already,
was coming
right?
around.
Two games when it
I'm
was tough, I think he batted well.
Rohan, that's what I'm telling. I'm not questioning his ability as it's a fantastic batsman. He can
Hmm.
score runs. But my point is, when we're talking about a finisher, I want these finishing batsmen when he's coming at six now, when he's coming after Pant and everyone, I want him to stay till the end, like what MS used to do. Hit those rotate
Venki, he's
strike.
just started, man. Let him do it. Let him play. Let him do it again. He will do it.
Bro,
As far as I have
Rohan,
seen his ability, he can do it.
I agree to you. But the thing is, the Indian competition is so high. I don't want Surya to get dropped from this team or benched or someone else coming in his position because he has to do this. He's already 31.
but but
Keep
when
those age and all aside, man.
No, I'm not considering this, but our selectors will say the same reason to keep him out.
but Venki, one thing is clear. As far as confidence of Surya Kumar Yadav is concerned, it's
Yes,
just too good. There's no
Yes, yes,
better,
yes.
yes,
so
that
confident, as confident as Sky.
True, true, true. No one is,
exactly.
but like
That's
my
why I'm saying.
expectations when he's coming at six now, I want him to be there till 50 overs. I want him to finish games, like
His
get those 40
confidence
runs in
will be
last four
compared to
overs.
the confidence of Virat Kohli when he was at his prime.
Yes.
I just don't want to see another Manish Pandey because like even after scoring all those runs he used to do, like people are like you're not able to finish game for us. Like that should not happen with Surya.
No, the
Venki,
problem
Guys,
with
all
Manish was
MI
a
fans,
top order batsman.
Manish Pandey,
I think the
Manish
reason
Pandey was
is
not good in the long run. That's the reason.
Yes,
that's
that's also a
with the
fact.
number of people who are there. See, guys, let me be very clear. I don't hate Surya. I love his batting. He's a
No,
fantastic batsman. Just
no, Venki, what we are trying to say is Surya has the ability to do finish the matches. One odd
but
game,
he
I
should.
don't think you should consider. Even MS didn't do it consistently to say 10 out of 10 he won. Even he won 9 out of 10, right?
I'm
Surya
not
also
saying
deserves
winning
a
matches.
leeway
Rohan,
sometimes.
I'm not talking about
Staying till
winning
the end,
matches.
staying till the end. I understand.
Staying till the end. That's
See,
all I
we are
want.
already, yeah, I'll tell you. The first two games, he stayed till the end and finished it almost, right? First game, he was there with Deepak Huda, guiding him. When you're 2-0 up, third game, sometimes some players take a liberty to be a bit more relaxed, try and do something
True,
more. Okay, so
true,
what
true.
when I am looking at Surya, when the pressure is on, will he be the man to step up? 100% guaranteed, he will be the guy to finish it there. Maybe against a top team like Australia or England, you will see a Surya in a different zone maybe. Against a West Indies, someone you may Sri Lanka maybe at times you may feel a bit let it go here. Chalta hai. There's some more one more guy to come next after me. That
I
happens.
completely agree. I completely agree. But I want, like, as a Surya Kumar Yadav fan, I'd like him to dominate these teams, make these performances, make this 70 ball 140s. Let the
Yes, yes.
selectors find reasons to, like, for whatever it is for. Remember that 140 he scored against West Indies. That is his caliber. He needs these things. Like today, a Rohit Sharma is undroppable for whatever he does because of his
Hmm.
264 hit against. That makes an impact. You
Venki,
have
if
to
you're
have this confidence.
comparing with Rohit was given 6 years of that.
Yeah,
Surya
yeah,
is in
but
his first year.
today if any topic of Rohit Sharma comes in, we come to that now. And these, like, Rohit had 6 years with him. Surya doesn't. I don't want to wait for 6 years for Surya. That is where I'm coming, Rohan.
No, no.
I don't want.
See, he's already mature. He has done all your mistakes in your domestic cricket, IPL, वगैरह. He has learnt it the hard way. So when somebody has earned it, they won't let go of it so easily, man. Surya isn't a kind of a guy who will let go of some chance or opportunity so easily. We have seen it. He has what 6 or 7 consistently 30 plus scores in ODIs. It's some kind of a record only, I'll say. Today is just an odd blip. Beat T20
Odd way.
first ball T20s. Jofra Archer 6. Tell me who could do that.
Yeah.
Right. No, that's the
It's
confidence he has, as Shankar sir said. Yeah,
yeah, great.
true.
Wow.
And
Uh,
one more
yeah.
thing he said is that he like to improve his bowling also. He like to bowl
Yeah,
more.
Yes,
he's
yes,
he's
he's
doing. He's
he's
counting.
doing, he's doing.
And
Yeah.
like what I'm happy about Rohit as a captain is if Surya or Iyer, who is also bowled a bit in the other
Mm.
matches, if none of them are there, Rohit himself will come and bowl.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
he bowled in
So
Brisbane,
I
if you
want,
remember.
I hate it. Like that is my only, that is one so happy about it. Like 'cause he knows, like as I, okay, previously it has to be Virat who's making, you should be making it. Are Rohit kar de. Now it is like, nahi, nahi, I can take, I will. Khatam match. Like there's no discussion over it. It's simple as that.
That's leadership, man.
Definitely. And intent also. Next topic
Yes.
that let's move ahead to Indian top order bowls. And first of all, top order players. Who are our openers? Final openers.
See, first match we went with Ishan Kishan.
Then we went to
So
Rishabh Pant. Then we came to
then we
Shikhar
went to
Dhawan.
Rishabh Pant. And now today we opened with Shikhar Dhawan.
And in
So
all
three
three,
different combinations
three of
for
all three of them flopped.
all three of them. So I think of the three, Shikhar Dhawan should continue to
Uh,
open with Rohit.
and what do you think about top, considering top order? One other topic that I was planning to take on later on is Rituraj Gaikwad being included in T20 series. and KL Rahul is not there.
Mm.
Now, are we looking at Shikhar Dhawan as a T20 player batsman also? Because he's a ODI legend. There's no doubt about it. Indian cricket, over 6,000 runs, opening batsman, fantastic hitter. There is no doubt about it. But T20, considering with Ruturaj, Orange Cap, retained player for CSK, one of the top run getters in Vijay Hazare also.
Yes.
Are we looking at Ruturaj as the future of T20 openers? Or there is also option for
I
Ishan
certainly.
Kishan?
See, if they go for this left and right combination which they keep talking of, then I think Ishan may get the groove. But if you ask me personally, choice Rituraj for sure, man. Technically and mentally, temperamentally, he's
Mentally,
proved enough.
that is his best
Yeah,
part.
he's
Because
solid.
Ishan Kishan is also technically strong. The mental factor
No,
that Ruturaj
see,
brings in,
when I say mentally, Ishan sometimes two, three dot balls, fourth ball you are guaranteed you'll see a shot coming up. Even the bowler knows, even we here sitting know that. Rutraj will be smart enough. Okay, I can take that down next over also. The CSK mentality. In 6 overs, let's have 45, 50 for no loss rather than 6 overs, 75 for two, where a Mumbai Indians go strong at. So,
and he can
you
accelerate very
know, you
quickly.
can make it up. Yes, you can
Yeah.
make it up. You're having confidence in your own ability. Ishan sometimes can get a bit carried away.
Like one thing which I feel is might be a bit detrimental with Ruturaj being an opener with Rohit is Rohit likes to take his time. He starts at the 60, 70 rate, 80 rate strike rate, and so does Ruturaj. Like I don't want India after 10 overs in an ODI match or a 6 overs in a T20 match again struggling at 40. Both will cover up, but you, me, and Shankar sir, we both know, everyone knows how important all the IPL winners in history have openers who have fired in that season.
Hmm.
We take the latest season, Faf and Ruturaj are the top two run getters in this league. Like in both, not firing in the power play might be a concern.
Hmm. But it depends
Yeah,
on the
Who's
agreed.
gonna
template
be
that you have, no? Yeah.
now in that case the best pair that I can think is Ishan Kishan and a Ruturaj Gaikwad.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Depends on the
The best
bowling
pair
attack they'll be facing and the condition.
So
You can judge whether we can score later on or we need the upfront power up.
True, true. And just don't ask me who will be the captain in that case. I have no answer for that if these two guys are opening. My goodness.
I'll throw the spanner one more. What if Virat opens with Rohit?
Again, same question. Virat also doesn't explode at the start. Same concern.
Yes.
Fantastic choice for
So,
ODI cricket, but not T20.
mm, no, ODIs, I don't think Virat may open, I feel, with Rohit there. You don't want to stack everything at top itself. Shikhar's done a good
Ruturaj
job. He
might
did
be
well in South Africa
a
also.
perfect replacement for Rohit Sharma in future.
but he must
He has
bat at
all the
number
shots in the book.
six.
Same temperament, powerful hitter, exact replacement for Rohit Sharma.
Yeah,
Once
when a
he's
guy
set
can hit
in,
a six of Jasprit Bumrah sweep, you have the skill, man. Honestly.
no. And the thing, why I'm saying that is, he takes his time. Once he's set, it's very difficult to get him out. Like
Mm,
very difficult. He'll not throw away his wicket. Third is he can
mm.
accelerate very fast,
And he's also
like Rohit
consistent.
Sharma. That is also consistent.
Yes. I just hope he works on those short balls that some of the faster bowlers like 145 plus do ball at him. He's smart enough not to go for those pull shots or anything. Rather do what Shreyas did today. Instead of going for the pull, he did that uppercut, which is more
How
smarter way. You can
look
control
at what
the
Rishabh
ball
Pant
better.
did. How he got out in the second ODI. He did exact opposite. Rather than hitting it to the leg side, he's going it off.
Correct. You learn from that, right? He hit
Coming to
one
Rishabh
inside
Pant.
out cover drive. Awesome.
Oh, what a shot! And talking about inside out, how was the Dhawan
Ah,
six, the first six that he hit? Oh my
Roach,
goodness,
huh?
the flat six. He
Mm,
stepped out and it slapped to the bowler. Who was the bowler? I think it was Holder or
Roach, I
Roach.
think,
I
right?
think Roach.
Roach.
Rishabh
Yeah,
Pant.
how bad is
What do you
Roach,
think
man?
about this? What he did? Sorry, what
No,
was the
honestly, I
question?
feel he has lost. How bad has
Yeah,
Roach
it's
been?
lost.
No pace, nothing. Just a little bit of
Yeah,
swing here and there. That too wide.
But it's effective. It's
Ve-
getting wickets.
Lucky, I'll say. I mean, I don't feel international class, to be honest.
I'll
and
give you the
coming
same
into
answer
this
I give
race,
everyone for Bravo. No pace, nothing gets wickets.
He has some variations, man. Roach had didn't anything. It was coming onto the bat. You know you won't get out unless you do something dumb. Bravo can get you out with those slow cutters. Roach, I think, has lost it.
Roach
yeah.
has gone. Shankar sir was saying something.
Yeah.
No, no, coming after a long break, I suppose. Came back.
Yeah, yeah. A long break. And age also, no?
Yeah.
Kima Roach and all.
True.
Talking about a decade
What,
old
12, 13
bowlers.
years they must have played.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very good. And talking about Rishabh Pant, what do you think about what he did today? Tactic था lefty को strike पिलाने के लिए after losing that bye.
I don't know how real it is. I
It
wanted
is
to see
not.
Rohit's expression.
They showed. Rohit was like, he was the
Actually, they need to show Washi then more. Washi like मेरा भाई भी
Washi
है
just
white
turned
भी
around.
है.
Washi just turned around. He's like, there is no point in talking about this. He just turned around. I remember how Rishabh Pant, he was so to not being rude, just being state the skill level he was. He was dumb enough to collect the ball before the stumps,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
which
Australia.
was yeah. From there to the catches that is catching, the now the DRS decisions that is helping the captain to take. Fantastic improvement, man. At least
Wonder
on
who
wicket
was
keeping
grooming
skills,
him during the T20 World Cup.
I was coming there. At least 60% he has filled MS Dhoni's shoes. 60%
But
he
his
has.
injury is keeping. Yeah, yeah.
You'll get
Keeping
better, man.
also,
You can't judge someone in the
yeah, yeah.
first season. You learn from those mistakes. You need to do the mistakes. That's when all the scrutiny, all things come up. It hits you. That's when don't do that mistake again. If everything's very easy to you, you don't know what's failure. In India, you learn a lot of things from failure. People here can judge you, give comments, or people who are tough skinned, the legend players,
Hmm.
they've all been through these ups and downs. But once they cashed in, they made it big. Be it MS, Sachin, Dravid, Laxman, Ganguly, Kumble. They said, you couldn't spin, they said. Yeah, without spinning 600 test wickets won. That's class. No, see, they're
Talking
unique in
about
their own
scrutiny.
style.
Yeah, talking
Kuldeep,
about scrutiny and the scars, Kuldeep Yadav coming back. How good was he today? How was his comeback?
Yeah, 2 wickets, even though he goes for runs. So he
I
gives
love the
you
first ball he bowled. I love the first ball he bowled.
Googly,
Very good ball.
the wrong one.
Very googly, but he's back. I think someone said from the commentary team said he's back. Kuldeep is back.
he'll
Yes,
go for runs, but he'll give you wickets.
yes.
But like that is my issue. Like from a
But
bowler
sir,
like
don't you
Kuldeep Yadav,
feel he was putting more body into his action today? There was more zip of the pitch. It wasn't like that old Kuldeep just flighting it up and inviting a drive. The way you got Puran out, it was actually because of that zip of the pitch that edge came. Or else the older Kuldeep would have been hit or long off, maybe, I feel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but he did get hit because of that extra flight also today. Let's not count
Yes.
that out also. He got hit
No,
for
that's
that
his
also.
natural. But what I'm saying is today, as you saw that first ball, it was some quicker one. You could see the speed was little more quicker compared to what it was earlier. So that's what is helping him. Bit more. I think who is that? LS was on commentary. I think they're talking about his leading arm and stuff. So it shows he has worked on something.
Yeah, yeah, he
So that's
definitely
good
worked on
to see
something.
the people are improving.
I think the fact that he was not their first choice spinner in KKR has given him a big reality check.
Huge. I hope he goes to the right team this time, not for these
He
big
should
bucks or
come to
whatever.
CSK. He should come to CSK if he wants to become better. Chennai Super
Hey,
Kings, the
everybody
captain
has to
MS
come to
Dhoni,
CSK to get better.
CSK has created more bowlers to the national team than
I
any
agree.
team.
Yeah.
Who was
Who's
Shardul
telling
Thakur
you?
before he came to CSK? Who was Deepak Char
Deepak
before he
Char,
came to CSK? Who was even
Rising
for
Pune, maybe
Ravi
sir.
R Ashwin? Who was R. Ashwin before he came to
Yes.
CSK? One
Yes.
of the biggest revelations from Dwayne Bravo, the death bowler. He became the death bowler in CSK.
I'll tell you a name that shined today. Josh Hazelwood.
Josh Hazelwood.
Never
Josh
thought of a
Hazelwood
T20
shed
bowler.
his.
He's rocking it.
This
Yeah, I
guy,
think
Ishwar
Kohli.
Pandey, Manpreet Goni, all these guys, they played for national team.
Mohit Sharma.
Plus Mohit Sharma.
Ashish Nehra.
Ashish Nehra made a comeback after playing for CSK. Made a
And
comeback.
Mohit Sharma was the leading wicket taker in the World Cup also, I
Yes,
think so.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
think
for
before
again,
that
like,
or after that, he was the purple cap holder, I think, right?
yeah,
But
he was
For
one of the
season.
seasons. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was in one season, like, but that was like once in a blue moon. But you take the current players also now. How many interviews are we seeing today? They asked, I think, Harshal Patel, which team
Harshal,
do you want to go? CSK.
Chahal.
UCHL CSK. There was one more guy who said CSK. I don't know who was that guy. The DK. DK said
And
CSK. R. Ashwin said CSK.
some under 19 guy.
Who?
he's Rajasthan Royals guy. What's his left arm bowler?
Karthik Tyagi.
Sakaria.
Sakaria.
Chetan Sarkaria.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
Chetan Sakaria. Sakaria will go for a huge money tomorrow. Sakaria
yes.
has impressed everyone.
Hey,
But
tomorrow
you
they're
have to
saying
give
about only
him
160 of the players will be sold. The remaining will be the following day.
Only 60 or 160.
161. 161.
161 players. Okay. Fair enough. Enough, dude.
The so
160 players are a lot.
all the top. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm
A
saying
lot.
these guys may come in the what do you call the lower section, fast bowlers, domestic kind. Oh, he has
I
played for India, right?
Yeah, he has played for
Cap.
India. He will come
Okay.
up. He's a captain
Yeah,
player.
yeah, yeah.
played in the Sri
And he
Lanka
did well.
series.
He did well.
Yes, yes.
He did really well.
Very well.
I want these players to come to CSK who will fit well under MS. Like there is no unnecessary drama. If he says bowl, they will bowl.
True.
Coming back to the important topic tomorrow. First of all, are you guys free at tomorrow 9? Or maybe around 9:30?
I'll let you know, ma. Tomorrow a bit busy.
Fair enough. Or maybe we'll do it on Sunday morning before the auction starts. अपना ही channel है. We'll discuss it before the day starts.
अपने चैनल वाले 3 लोग हैं वहां पे.
यार मेरे को वो हजम नहीं होता मतलब for me the amount of analysts should be fixed. Like today we are discussing that is there. I don't want every time a new guy to be like या ये क्या वो किराना का दुकान है क्या मेरे पास वैरायटी है मेरे पास 50 एनालिस्ट मेरे को दुकान थोड़ी खोलने का है. I want good analysts, that's all. That is thing very important for me. So tomorrow I'll be Ron, you let me know. Shankar sir, what about you? Are you free tomorrow night? 9:30
Yeah, what
around. We'll
same
just
time.
collate the list of players the team has bought and we can
A,
see how the
a
teams have
summary,
done.
is it?
Yeah, it's just a summary. We'll go for 8
I'll
teams.
I'll try.
Sorry,
I'll
10
try.
teams.
Because
10
to be
teams.
honest, I won't be watching the auction completely. I'll be following it on you
I
guys'
will also not.
thing only.
I will also. I have
Yeah,
work
that's why.
tomorrow. So that is why I
Some stuff
cannot do
for
a
the best.
whole watch along. But at the end of
Hmm.
the day, what verses are left, what players they have bought, along with 18 players, how is the lineup looking like? 10 teams, maybe 5 minutes each, around 50 minutes. We'll wrap it up.
Hmm.
If you're looking at it that way, you check. I know
Fine.
you have a daughter. I don't want to take your time from that.
Hmm.
So that is that. Okay, guys. With that, we'll wrap up the show today. For all you are watching, don't forget to like. The more you like, the more this video reaches to other people. The more the algorithm shares the video. So do like the stream.
And we'll get
You'll
money.
enjoy what we discuss. We'll get money. You get love, ma. You have my
Oh,
undivided love.
host is the best. You should tell this always. Also.
And in a couple of weeks, probably in next week or next to next week, the second edition of Cricket Quizzes is coming up. I have some good questions this time. I'm keeping like an 1 run, 2 run, 3 run in a sequence. You get to choose which question you want to
Oh,
open. So depending on the question, you will get runs. So it's 1 run question, it's a simple
nice.
question. 6 run question is a
Mm-hmm.
difficult question. So I'm trying a
Mm.
different format. So it will be like no
So
one will have
somebody
that.
can
Okay,
be a
I got
Miyandad hitting a last ball six.
yeah. Anything can happen. So if you're behind in point, but if you want to win, you can choose number 6 run questions
Yes,
also,
yes.
and you can win. So that is something I'm planning. So
Get
okay,
Pavan
guys,
in.
thank. I don't know. I'll end up trolling him. He'll end up feeling bad. Last time, what he did, he like the way he started about CSK. He got on the wrong side of me. I destroyed him on my lives. Of all the blue ball, red ball, white ball, and all everything, he went.
Stop, stop. Next change, we'll change.
Bhaskar sir is asking. Bhaskar will come. I need to get these guys also. Uh, अपना Samarth, I'm trying to get him. He's very good in stats. There is a friend of
Please
mine.
do,
I'm trying
man.
to get him.
Okay.
And this I want to get these guys who are different. थोड़ा उनको
Nice.
बोलेगा अच्छा मेकअप मेकअप करके आ लो इतना भी कोई हम भी कोई ऋतिक रोशन थोड़ी है कि अब people are getting very shy about their
Dipanshu.
Deepanshu is there. Deepanshu is a I doubt उसका वो क्विज के लायक
Okay.
उसका नॉलेज है क्या वो मतलब ही इज अ क्रिकेट लवर बट क्विज में तकलीफ हो
ट्राई करने दो
जाएगा
यार, मजा आएगा.
हाँ
आपका वो
नहीं
फ्रेंड who is to call you in Insta? What Kumar?
अरे हाँ दैट there are so
Chotu
many
Kumar,
lovely
huh? What
people
is?
who is Chotu Kumar ke Monu Kumar one
Something.
time I got the RB guy. It's like he did have salam
Oh,
and everything. I was like, damn, I do a fun show. I have to be respectful now. RB guy. So those things happen.
nice.
So once this IPL starts, I'll be doing. I'm not sure about watch alongs, but daily streams will be there. Around 30 minutes,
Hey
I'll be
guys,
doing match.
I don't know if you are told this. Yesterday was the first anniversary of India's first ever Test victory in 1952. 70 years had
Oh wow!
passed, and yeah, against England in Madras at that time. I think Vinu Mankad was the player of the match that time. There's only one surviving member of that team as of today, and it's HD
CD
Gopinath.
Gopinath. CD Gopinath.
Yes, yes, CD Gopinath. Sorry.
92.
There's a yes, 90. A lovely piece on Sports Star. I think it's the written on him. His narration of the game. Please do read. It's a fantastic piece. His recollection of
I'll do
all
a
that
video on that.
happened. Please watch
I'll do
it.
a video on that. Bro.
He
That is
used to
another thing.
comment
The
earlier. He was a
oh
commentator with Doordarshan.
yes.
Yeah.
I know.
There is another trivia that is depending on tomorrow. In the first ever auction that happened when Rajasthan Royals spent the least amount of money,
Hmm.
BCCI fined them for not
Yes.
spending enough money. There was a minimum cap
True.
also, and
Yeah.
for that they took that money from them and they gave them two
Yes.
players. Who are these two players?
And Siddharth Trivedi was there, was it?
No, no. Both are international players.
Hey, I know.
They gave them two players for the money they took. That's all.
Mohammad Kaif,
No, international players, da. Overseas.
foreign
I
player.
mean overseas players. Overseas players.
Graham Smith. Graham Smith was one.
No, no. Grams is the
Or
one they
Yunus
bought.
Khan. Yunus
No,
Khan they got, I think.
no. They got Mohammad Yusuf and they got
Huh.
Ashwell Prince.
Ashwell Prince.
Okay.
Current
Ashwell
the
Prince was
ex
in Mumbai Indians, right? RR was he?
no Rajasthan Royals. Rajasthan Royals. They gave him na.
But
First
He
he used
didn't
season.
to
play
Okay,
be
well.
first season.
First
in
season.
Huh.
Inaugural
Okay,
season.
okay.
First
Huh.
option. Because I think there was a cap of minimum spending also 3.3 million something, and they did not spend.
They got
They got
every local player for
everyone cheap.
30-40 lakhs.
Dude, forget local player. They got Shane Watson, the most valuable player, and I think Orange Cap also that time
Yes,
for 80
yes.
lakhs. Tanvir leading
MVP.
like purple cap, 55 lakhs.
Shane
Shane
won
what they
50
got
lakhs.
for 50 lakhs. Not 50 lakhs. I think 1 CR he went
Base
something.
price.
Base
Base
price.
And
price.
there was one Kamran Khan, left arm fast bowler.
Yes, that was
Kamran
second
Kamran
season.
Khan.
Khan.
Kamran Khan.
Second season. First
Oh,
season I think
Really good.
Tanvir
Bhayankar
was.
fast bowler.
He was really good, but
Kamran,
I somehow faded
very,
away.
very good.
Yeah.
No, sir, I think they
What?
questioned his action and stuff, and poor guy had
Yeah.
no proper people to guide him.
Yeah. Had he been in this last few years, he would have been. I think he could have remodeled his
Sure.
action.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But considering 2008 also there were enough support. Like today, yesterday I heard it on one of the other interviews where there are around 40 clubs in Chennai, cricket clubs.
Mm,
All
yeah.
are in loss. None of them is making any profit from player fees or anything. But everything is
Mm,
sponsored by India Cements.
Yeah. All the
yes.
40 clubs are to India's United.
India Cements. And these
Affiliation. Yeah.
clubs, these based on the good players of these clubs, there was a session in Coimbatore done by CSK 2 weeks back. They got
Oh,
all the recommended players. They checked them with Lakshmipati Balaji, with the batting coach, with the Kasi Viswanathan. They got checked every one of them, and they're like, okay, who are the players that we might go for? The players
nice.
that their scout recommended, and the players that the team members, the
Hmm.
clubs also recommended, who are playing well,
Good man.
and they're and
Hope
they're
they get
being
some
paid.
money. Yeah.
All these players
Good.
from the clubs are getting paid by India Cements.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. They are
You know
not
But
what
talking
they'll
about
do in
club.
CSK? They'll put them in as the 2021st member. Just give them some net bowling or something, and make them a part of the family. And maybe a season or two onwards, get them a game.
I'm like, if I'm a player, I'll be happy to stay in the bench for 3 years like Ruturaj Gaikwad and then come onto the stage like this.
Yeah. Sai Kishore has
Consider
done
this.
it.
If Ruturaj Gaikwad was not retained, what money would he have gotten? Definitely about 10 crores. Definitely about 10
10, 10,
crores.
10, 10.
He would never
but
imagine. They're targeting Natarajan this time. CSK.
Yes.
but Venkat,
Either
what
Nattu or Sakari, I'll say.
Yeah, Shankar.
yeah, yeah, but what India Cement has done for Tamil Nadu cricket and for the cricketers, I think no other company would have done that.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
India
even,
Cements were
Venkat,
into cricket before only. They were always in
yeah,
cricket.
even during the
Yes.
playing days of Rahul Dravid, MSK
Yeah, yeah,
Prasad,
yeah.
Yes, yes.
they were sponsored by
Everyone.
India. Yeah,
True.
Even the
from
apna
Yes,
MRF Pace Bowling Academy, India Cement supported.
yeah, India Cement
Yes.
supported. Yeah, yeah.
The only person who are unhappy with this are the Ambuja Cement guys. That's all.
Good one.
But my point is, uh, and forget this, like India Cements guys, they were always in sports. That's why they know how to run a franchise. Why
Yes.
Delhi Capital is doing well because the
Fuck.
JSW group,
Jindals.
the Jindals, they run the Bangalore ISL team. They know how to run a
Bangalore
football
FC.
team. Yeah. So these franchisees owners they make a huge impact.
That's where Punjab is lacking.
That's where a lot of them are lacking.
And also SRH.
SRH had a great culture, sir. SRH had a fantastic culture with
When it was
Lakshman
Deccan
and
charges.
even after
No,
that
no, when it was
also.
Deccan charges. Yeah, yeah.
And during the 2016 their victory, they
Hmm.
had a fantastic culture. The teams, everyone used to. The bowling attack was fantastic. Like with
They could
Bairstow and
defend
Warner
140,
and all
150,
these,
man.
they could 120
Bhuvi.
also. They were that good.
Yes.
Bhuvi, Sandeep Sharma, Rashid Khan, Siddharth Kaul, Khalil Ahmed, T.
Siddharth
Natarajan.
Kaul.
Natarajan was
Correct.
not done. Natarajan was not that time, but
Hmm.
Sid
Yes.
Kaul. There was
Hmm.
Yusuf Pathan.
Oh.
But last season, the way they treated Warner, that was not good. Totally, that was not.
That is where my point was. Forget
Yeah,
teams have bad seasons. Even Mumbai Indians have bad season. But the fact
yeah.
is, they
You
don't
must like
change the culture.
yeah.
They, you cannot keep David Warner out. CSK was playing Shane Watson, and a retired player for 14 matches,
And he
Yeah.
scored in
and he
Yes.
did
he
it in
did
the
score in the
finals.
same matches. He was the match winner in the finals.
Because we know
Yes.
when he plays, it's done.
He wins.
That match is over. If he's because even in that match, he was 10 balls, 0 runs,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
and he
Maiden
was,
after
he
maiden.
was and he was
yeah.
49 ball, 117.
Hmm.
That guy destroyed the Hyderabad bowling in 2018.
Yeah, yeah.
The culture is very important. Yeah, culture, you kill the culture, it's done. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Fantastic
Chal.
discussion. Tomorrow 9:30. I'll set up the. I'll give you guys a call. We'll set up this thing.
Sure, bro.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night. Okay, guys. Do like the stream, do subscribe the stream, do comment on the stream, send us your questions. We'll take up those questions accordingly. It was fun discussion. Let's see you tomorrow after the first day of IPL option. Bye bye.